Just block my cam.
Now, wow, DJ Pablo, John, what is it now? I'm mixing everybody's name. Jude had no patience. We never let us finish our conversation.
No, like it start, so I click start.
Live. Now, wow. Anyways, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing okay. It's another Run of Play podcast. It's been 3 weeks, and it's been 3 weeks on purpose because all of these enemies of progress that we call Manchester United fans, they waited for Arsenal to get out, to be knocked out of the EFL Cup final. I said, let's do an episode. They said, no, let's wait for FA Cup. Arsenal will be knocked out. Arsenal got knocked out by Southampton. They said, no, let's wait for one more because they are sure that Arsenal will lose against Bournemouth. And it's true, we lost against Bournemouth, and we're hoping that our local neighbors, world champions, biggest team in London, you know, they've won all of the European Cups. We're expecting that they'll be good neighbors, friendly neighbors, but these are the kind of neighbors that will snitch and report you to the police. They did not do any favors, and we're here now. The question is simple, really. Are Arsenal bottling the league, or is it just a rough patch? I'll keep quiet, let all of the enemies talk, and then maybe if I have anything to say, I will add. But anyways, hope everybody's doing okay. Like, subscribe, hype, all of those things. But yes, welcome back, everybody. Jude, take us away.
You did not introduce the guys now.
They know them. They know them. DJ Pablo, welcome back. Asa, welcome back. Jude, yes, welcome. Go ahead.
How are you feeling today, first of all? Let me start with that.
As you can see, personally, I can see I'm smiling, I'm happy. But football-wise, I'm shaky. You saw the thumbnail. I'm inside that pressure cooker that Arsenal are in as well. So yeah, we are here.
The happiness just seems to be on the face. It doesn't seem to be on the heart.
Look, are you a therapist? No. Everybody, see, you can see us. You see Emirates Stadium there. You see Odegaard there. You know who I'm representing. Okay, let's just leave that. Like when when United lose, you say your jersey is in the wash,
and they come back and win.
Mine is also in the wash. Yes, Jude. So answer the question. After bustling it, or is it just a rough patch?
Do you think? Do you believe in Arteta's plan?
Bros, look, I'm not answering any questions. Okay? I need to speak to my lawyer. No comment.
Oh my God.
You guys can ask him the questions if you have questions. I'm happy to just be here listening and smacking.
Good. So another go away. Yes, thank you. Please,
Asa, maybe you can talk. Start first.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you. For me, definitely this is a rough patch. So we know there's a rough patch already coming. Arsenal have lost Carabao Cup. Now they lost against Bournemouth again, so there's definitely a rough patch there. Are they going to bottle the league? I'm not sure, but with the pressure creeping in, I can't say that. To be fair, I can't say that I'm 100% sure that Arsenal are not going to bottle the league with what I'm saying right now. And I saw one stats the other day. Please. I can't remember the stats, but I think the second season that Arsenal got second, at this stage of the season with 8 games to go or like 9 games to go, Arsenal was 9 points ahead of City, and City still won the league at that during that year. So I don't know. History can repeat itself. I hope it repeats itself. But I don't know what is happening. But I think Arsenal can bottle the league and they cannot. But I don't see like an enjoyable end to the season for Arsenal. It's not going to be comfortable where they have like 4 games to go and they announce them as winners. Never. So yeah, the pressure. I don't know. They can still fold to the pressure. So let's hope they do.
Let's hope they do. That's not a nice thing to say. Like, are you guys not tired every summer Arsenal fans like bantering and shouting and making noise? Surely you want them to at least let them just win one and be quiet for at least for one summer and just go.
Funny enough, what would have been all okay for you guys to win, you didn't win it, which is the Carabao Cup.
Wow.
So, so with this Premier League,
With all the
like I
money that
said
Arsenal has
before,
given Chelsea, we gave you money for Madueke, we gave you money for Kai Havertz, we gave you money for Sterling. Surely
is
you
he
have
not that same Kai Havertz that scored against us, Carabao Cup semi-final, and he still did like this? He still pointed to the Arsenal badge.
but they were booing him now. You can understand that one.
So I don't know. So I don't know what to say there, but yes. But I don't know. Me, I just hope Arsenal bottles the league.
Oh wow, DJ
I
Pablo.
hope you guys.
Azar, you didn't pick a side. You first started with, "Oh, I think they're going to, but I don't know whether they're going to." Blah 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 blah. The truth is, I feel like they bottled it already.
Wow.
I feel like they bottled it already. Let me just tell you how. And this is how the math works in my head. If I woke up on Saturday morning to actually see that was the first thing I woke, because I'm on a different time zone. I woke up and the first thing I saw, actually saw it on my watch, is like 2-1. I was like, how? It's Bournemouth. But when I did a preview of the game, I said Bournemouth could sneak a win against Arsenal. And apparently, that is actually what happened, right? It's really tough because when you have to think about it, I already see it as they bottled the league. And how do I see this? They face Man City next week. Next game is Man City. So it's already 6 points ahead. Then they face Man City. That's how many? 3 points, right? Because definitely Man City is going to wipe the floor with us now. Whether they try to show that they are strong enough, Man City has done it before this season and they're going to do it again. Man City are going to wipe the floor with us now on this one. And that's 3 points already. And then Man City already have a game in hand. That makes it that game, whoever that team is, they're definitely going to be that team. So if Man City just scores 4 goals in these next 2 games between Arsenal and their outstanding game, then they go over Arsenal by goal difference. So, because right now it's actually 38-35 on goal difference. 38 for Arsenal, 35 for Man City. Man City just needs to score 4 goals in the next 2 games, and they go over Arsenal by goal difference. So for me, the game where Arsenal needed to at least, even if it's get a point, was against Bournemouth, and they lost the game. They dropped 3 points against Bournemouth, and even in that 3 points that they dropped against Bournemouth, they didn't even play well. And that's how champions do, right? So it's really tough to really kind of get a sense of the fact that an idea that Arsenal will not, they've bottled it. Like, unless by some miracle Man City draw to Arsenal or Man City lose a game, a different game. But at this point where Man City is only focusing on FA Cup and the league, and Arsenal have Sporting to worry about, that Sporting used to do remontada like it's a normal thing for them. Bro, they bottled the league, man. Sporting have nothing to lose coming to the Emirates to play in the return leg of the Champions League. So there's a high chance that most likely anything can happen in that game. Arsenal might come up and win that game somehow, like the way they did the first leg, and then they have the quarterfinal, the semi-final to contend with. But then the league is where the meat and bones are, right? So I feel like Arsenal have go ahead.
So on that, now you think Man City are just going to go unbeaten to the end of the season? For the remaining 6 games, they're just going to win everything.
Well, this is the point where they usually go unbeaten.
Yeah,
this is the point where they usually go unbeaten. And then guess what? Yes, I think they will. Yeah, I think they will.
All right, Azza, you think you think so too? Man City are just going to go unbeaten to the end of the season.
We've seen them do it a lot, so I think they can do it. Yes, and I see them doing it because right now they have a few games to play compared to Arsenal, and majorly compared to Arsenal because that's their main competitor. So they've got fewer games to play than Arsenal, so I think they can do it, and we've seen them do it. So I think they can do it.
Right. So I was
And
expecting.
again, we personally, we've given them the platform to do it. So I hope they do it.
I think it's a 60-40, the chance of them doing it. It all depends on what the game next weekend turns out to be. For me, I feel like the whole league still depends on Arsenal.
Yeah.
It really depends on Arsenal more. Like Arsenal are the ones that will shoot themselves in the foot for Man City to win the league. It's not like, oh, Man City will go and win. I still expect some kind of matches to be like tough, but because probably maybe Arsenal has lost the earlier, Man City will see it as a momentum to beat the next team. Do you understand? Whereas if Man City were to be playing first or something, I feel like they'll probably draw. They still have like Villa, they have like Brentford, they have those tougher teams too to play. So for me, I just feel everything changes from next weekend. The mentality might change. It might boil down. Even if they beat Arsenal, it's not all hope lost for Arsenal. But the problem is that mentality in the players, in the coach. You may not be able to sustain winning mentality from that point. You still have Newcastle and I think one other tough team in between to play.
Yeah, first thing first, someone needs to buy a better iPhone charger that keeps touching and affecting our ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that person, please help us. And on the other hand, like I was thinking that this discussion was going to be a bit more fair because Azza is a fair analyst. El Pablo is a fair analyst. Jude has never been fair, so I expected Jude to be saying what he's saying right now. But it turns out that Jude is the one that is being fair. First things first, how many times this season has Arsenal gone on has had a rough patch? Let's say 3 losses like this, and then it just went on. We've had like 4 losses in a row. It has not happened, right?
Yeah.
I can understand that this is a crucial point in the season, and the Arsenal of the past has given people the reason to believe that things would continue as it has always been. But the problem is this: if we saw Manchester United the game Chelsea Man City in the first half, that actually gave me confidence. I was a bit worried before I watched that first half. Second half, they demolished Chelsea. Chelsea had nothing to show for it. I think maybe Azar spoke to Rosinho to tell him, "Hey, look, we don't need to win this game." I think that's what happened there. Because the Chelsea that came out in the second half was worse than the
Was
one in the
the
first
kind
half.
of Chelsea I wanted to see.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go on.
We'll talk about Chelsea later. So, seeing that first half, I'm sure that the kind of teams that City has lost to this season has been those mid to lower end table teams. So, I'm quite positive, and I also think that the players will step up. Yes, the game against Bournemouth was terrible, but someone put in my comment section, David, our guy, said Bournemouth was fresh. Bournemouth has not played in 3 weeks. Arsenal has been playing games. Our players are fatigued. That is a perspective that I didn't take into the game because obviously as an Arsenal fan, I was expecting a result. I didn't like what I saw, but Arsenal are the kind of team now that will go and get a result at the Etihad. So if Arsenal gets it, let's say Arsenal gets a draw, because it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Arsenal gets a draw at the Etihad. If Arsenal gets a draw at the Etihad, are you guys still saying the same thing? Are you still saying that Arsenal bottles the league, that City are going to win, knowing that we have basically now increased the point gap between Arsenal and City with 1 point?
Yeah, for me, I feel like a draw helps us now. Like, I'm not, in as much as I've come here to banter, a draw actually helps Arsenal in winning the league, because because I think when I started watching the game that Arsenal played against Bournemouth, the commentator said Arsenal need 5 wins to seal this league, right? And when he said it, I was like, okay, that makes sense. 5 wins and the league is done. At least 5 wins gives you 15 points, and the league is sealed. That's 85 points. But then when Krupi scored that goal and then Arsenal conceded the second goal and all of that, then it now said the guy just changed his tone. Now, I feel like a draw actually helps Arsenal, so long as Arsenal don't drop points again to the end of the season.
That's not weird.
Right?
That's the problem.
Then there's what are the guarantees
The guarantee that they're going to get that draw. That's the question.
No. What are the guarantees that Man City will also not will also draw points? Do you understand? Which teams? Who has the easiest running games?
Arsenal has,
right? Exactly. So, but Man City will likely not draw points.
Brentford. They have Brentford. Brentford is on the
Brentford. They'll sweep
Villa
Brentford.
Is probably going to be fighting for
Aston Villa could not beat Sunderland. Is it the Aston Villa that will come out?
They don't need to beat Man City. They just need to draw. So the whole team to me is
no. Aston Villa. Look, City are beating Aston Villa. Aston Villa has their eye only on the Europa League right now. That's all they're looking at.
No, they can't. They will make Champions League. That's not like because we have 5 teams already.
Yes,
so they'll make Champions League.
I'm saying like Emery is not going to risk anything. He's not going to risk his players putting their body on the line trying to get a win.
Yeah. You can win the Europa League. Yeah.
Of the going to some of the Europa League, and it's a competition.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right, and that's also their pathway to Champions League as well, too, right? So
yes, so it's a win-win.
They can just cede it to Man City.
Yeah,
they'll just give it to Man City.
Their last game of the season, so they probably know where they stand by then.
Who's that?
The last game of the season.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Unai Emery will have a vendetta for Arsenal, so he will probably give them another 3 names.
Yeah. Like no, the last game of the season for both Arsenal and Man City are crazy because Crystal Palace is last game. Crystal Palace can also
Crystal Palace,
of the Conference League.
Crystal Palace,
the final of the Europa League. So that last game is not the problem. It's the games running up to the last game.
The Newcastle and Man City are your most toughest games that I see.
Yeah, Newcastle. No, even Fulham as well. Fulham has been tricky for us. That we're still playing Fulham. I think we don't.
You got Fulham, you got Newcastle, you got bro.
See, one thing is, I see Arsenal still having like tough games to come because a lot of these teams, from what I've seen, I think a lot of these teams have sussed out Arsenal in terms of if you're like defensively solid and you play in sort of like a mid block to a low block, then Arsenal are going to struggle to create chances. And what is that guarantee that and if you think about it, a lot of the teams that Arsenal are going to play from now to the end of the Premier League season, they are like teams that are less in quality, that they are inferior to Arsenal. So there's every guarantee that at least 3 of that fixtures or 4 of that fixtures, the teams are going to set up in a low block. I see every guy like so now. What is the assurance?
They don't low block anymore. They've all pushed forward. It's now mid block. They just pack the midfield and then they wait. Okay, Arsenal pass around us. Let's see what you can do, and we can't do anything. Just keep passing.
So yeah, because and one thing we've noticed about Arsenal in the past 2 to 3 seasons, the teams that are lower than them don't bother coming out too much. Don't bother pressing. High.
They just counter.
So yeah. So a lot of teams rely on counter attacks when they're playing against Arsenal, and like I said before, there's every guarantee that at least 4 of your fixtures are going to rely on counter attacks again.
Going to rely on pressing back. Liverpool,
maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe Newcastle not.
Man City won't sit back based on
Man City won't sit back as well. Man City won't sit back as well.
They might calm down in the first half, but in the second half they would know that they need to go and win the game. So that's where the problem will fall for Arsenal. My major challenge with them is, I feel it's more like inexperience of a coach not being able to maintain that top, like win the league, because he's at this point where he's probably exhausted all options, starting with the break where Arsenal players were claiming injuries and falling off just to preserve the season, coming back to losing. What other antics is he going to do? Looking for goals through corner, set piece, and all those other stuff instead of looking for clear goals now. Like the goals are not coming, so it's not that easy for them. Do you understand? If Ebere is not there up front, Odegaard doesn't think too fast to create anymore. Like, do you understand? That's where like their major challenge is. It's not just about, oh, let's go. Those teams are also looking for points. They are looking for headlines too. They just need to score one and defend their life, and they are good. So I feel
Yeah,
like it's
based on that point now, like, do you guys think that the problem is Arteta's tactics or the problem is the players from the outside looking in? Because from with our watchers now on a regular basis, I have a different take, but I just want to hear what you guys think.
I feel is a
I
30
don't
tactics.
know, no, don't do all
I
this.
can't choose all. I
Don't do
can't
it's
choose
a
all
bit of
because
both.
for me, it's more about the mentality. There's something called, even if it's just like Barcelona now, you put them on that pitch now, they actually don't need a coach. They know that we need to win. They already know how to win. It's the same way with Man City when when they were hot class and this thing. The same way with, you see, what's this team? What's their name? I wanted to call another team.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich now. They're attacking like they know what they need to do. They can concede, but you are scoring. Do you understand? But then you enter with Arsenal, you are like, oh, the match against City now. 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, I was telling Johnny Boy, oh, I think I was telling Johnny Boy or Ian, I was telling him, oh, you probably beat Man City like 5 goals. Now I'm coming to enter the game. Now I'm like, it's looking like a dicey 50-50 something. Do you understand? It's just that you don't know the mentality of the Arsenal players that are going to enter the game. Are they going to come out and fight? Aside from that, you don't know what Ateta is going to line up on that game. You might play Havas as a 9 and carry Jokeres and play behind Havas. You don't even know what he's going to do. So those are factors that also tweak the game a little bit and mess up. It showed in the Carabao Cup. Like, it tweaked the game and checked, and everything just messed up, and you guys lost that Carabao Cup. It's not like Man City was just fantastic. They just had those good chances where you guys had lapses and they took it. So it's all about, oh, there's this mentality that we die here, we must win this game. Like, take it to Bournemouth, take it to anybody. You don't need to lose that Bournemouth game. There's no excuse for losing it. Like, it's just a draw would have been even acceptable. Losing was not even the pointer. Because if you have lost, if you have drawn, maybe today's outcome would have been different. Do you understand? The mentality would have been different. Oh, Man City would be like, oh, it's too far. But giving them that hope increases their own mentality, and they already have a winning coach who knows what to do and how to do it. It's just pressure being on Arteta's side. That's what I just feel.
Right. And as a same question, do you think it's Arteta's tactics, or is just trusting the wrong players, or are the players just not executing what he's saying, or do you agree with Jude that it's a mentality thing with Arsenal?
No, the first thing is mentality thing is there because they have never won Premier League. So the pressure will always creep in for them compared to Man City that has won it like multiple times. So with Man City, they can handle the pressure. So in terms of like mentality difference, there's a huge mentality difference. Then in terms of tactics, I think it might be down to Arteta's tactics because a lot of times you just see Arsenal trying to play safe, Arsenal just not trying to lose the ball, and even most of their players, like I said to someone the other time, since Iberiche has been at Arsenal, I think he has had a little bit more care to his game. Like, there's a little bit more care in the way he attacks. That is what I've seen. I might be wrong. But from I just see that there's a difference between his freedom at Crystal Palace to his freedom at Arsenal, which is normal because the quality at Crystal Palace is different from the quality at Arsenal. But apart from the freedom he has on the pitch, even when he gets on the ball, I see him still trying to do safe things that he doesn't really do at Crystal Palace. So that could be down to tactics. Because if you have an attacker who is good, like who can attack, who can literally do a lot of things, but he comes into your system and that stops people who actually blame the system, not the attacker, a lot of times. So I'm going to say it's down to Arteta's tactics. Arteta's tactics is like play safe, don't take risks. But this is where mentality comes in. if you want to win, you have to go all out. Why? Because if you lose, you lose. That's the way most winning teams think. Like, if we lose it, we lose it. But we are going to try to win it. We must go for that win. So that's the thing. And yeah, I think it's down to tactics. Me personally, I think it's down to tactics and mentality as well.
No, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you both. But in the meantime, as I can just sort out your mic. So because it's cracking when you're talking.
Cracking.
It's still cracking. I'm not. I don't think I'm
cracking. Yeah.
No. When you're talking, I don't know whether it's like Bluetooth
It's
connectivity
cracking,
or something. Like it's cracking. But yeah, for me, the thing I'm not yet in the boat. Obviously, after the game, when you lose a crucial match, you're kind of angry. But like after some time, it's you kind of settle down. I'm angry, but not as angry as I was yesterday anymore. But the thing is, there was a time in November or so, or November, December, when Man City were 2 points behind Arsenal. Everybody was saying, give Man City the league, it's how it's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. The same thing happened again in January or February. They got 2 points behind Arsenal. Everybody was saying, you know, this is Man City's time. But Arsenal went on like an 8-game unbeaten run since then. And yeah, we are here now. You know, it's just rough patch. I agree that the manager's tactics has something to do with it, because there is no way that they played because it's the same way they played in the Carabao Cup finals. The way they played against Southampton is the same way they played against Bournemouth yesterday. So that shows that is the manager's tactics. Just play from the back. Type of thing. But teams have already sorted it out. They let Arsenal play from the back, like I said, the mid block, and we can't go around them. That's number one. And then number two, the players are fatigued because of the kind of intensity, always running back, tracking back, running back, tracking back, all those kind of things. The players are tired. You can see that Rice is almost finished. He's in the red zone. Everybody's finished. Only even Saliba yesterday. Saliba was making some mistakes that he has not made in recent times. You know, Gabriel was trying to push himself going forward. I think Rice, Gabriel Magalhaes were the only two players, okay, and Miles Lewis Kelly were the only three players that we can say held that they actually did something. But I think fatigue has had a bit to add a role to play, but that's also down to the manager because it's not rotating enough. You know, he plays the same 11 over and over and over again. He trusts certain players and play them over and over and over again. Eze was on the bench yesterday, but he still persisted to play Havertz in the 10. I don't know why. You know, but when Havertz came on, I think against Lisbon, it was like a 4-4-2. So I want to do that in the league. So it's like he's set in his ways and trust certain players. And if those players don't deliver, there are problems. That's number one. And you can even hear that, well, big up team, Leeds, please deal with United on Monday. Yeah. Help us handle them. These guys are too cocky at this minute. What was I saying? And in the post-match conference, you could hear the manager already saying that we need our injured players to come back. Why do you want to rush back Saka? Why do you want to rush back Timber? Why do you want to rush back Nkapie? Those guys are not fit. Let them recover properly. But you're under pressure. You want to now bring players that are injured, try to rush them back into the team so they can get injured more, and then the season will be destroyed. Even the manager's mentality as well needs to be questioned. You know, trust the players that you sign. Yeah. What has Nogat done? Everybody could see that Zubimendi has been finished for a long time. Yet Zubimendi keeps playing.
He has to complete the
if you ask any Arsenal fan yesterday at halftime, who should they remove? Everybody will say Zubimendi was having a terrible game, but yet he's the one that they left on. They took off Havertz, left Zubimendi on, and Zubimendi was one of the reasons why we considered the second goal.
Defender.
Why won't you bring Nogard is a sitting defender? Why won't you bring Nogard so that you can release Rice to do what he does best? But now Rice is covering both doing his job and Zubimendi's job, and Zubimendi is not doing anything in the team. So we're playing -1 Zubimendi, -2 Havertz, because Havertz is not really in the game. Madueke is rubbish, you know. It's absolutely
all of a sudden he's rubbish.
So at this point in time, he's rubbish. Okay. Martinelli, I don't want to say Martinelli anymore. I'm tired of saying Martinelli. Same as Trossard. So our left wing dead. right? So how do we how do we go play going forward? Is my question. That's what I'm wondering. We have to change shape. We cannot keep playing the way we are playing right now. If you want to get the best out of Martinelli, push him a bit forward, release him from his defensive duties. Same with Trossard. Same with Madueke. Same with Gyökeres. Gyökeres was one of our better players as well yesterday, but no service. And even he had a stupid excuse yesterday that I don't even want to repeat here because I'm in the midst of the ops. I will talk about
he
that
said the pitch
excuse.
is not nice. He said
I
the
didn't
pitch is
ask
not
you, Azza.
nice.
I did not ask you,
No,
Azza.
no.
Please.
That's the excuse I had.
Yeah, just
He
to
said
help
the pitch
make
is not
the
nice.
ops sound ops.
For someone that is making thousands of pounds, and in a pitch where he can easily tell the groundsman that, see, this pitch is not nice. Can you sprinkle it before the game or during halftime? They didn't do that one. But to him, and this is Arsenal's home ground. If you complain about Bournemouth's pitch, I think it's understandable. But you're complaining about Arsenal's pitch when you've just lost. No.
No, he did not try. He did not
Taking
try there.
that.
Like yesterday was terrible.
No, I'm not taking that.
And it just has to be gone home to the end of the season or nothing. That's what I think. But yeah. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
Do you still trust the process to land?
Bro, there's no more process. Process has finished a long time ago. What's your challenge? I still think Arsenal wins the league, if that's your question. I still think Arsenal wins the league.
Well, what gives you that confidence that Arsenal win the league?
Because we have enough cushion, number one, and the style of play is kind of suited to if our players were not as tired as they were, right? If manager were rotating, would have gone a long way. And I still think that even though City has one game a week now to play to the end of the season, the same way teams have sourced Arsenal out, teams have also sourced Man City out.
You think teams have sourced out Man City out and then Chelsea were unable to source them out?
Look, Chelsea are pipes. Let's get it right.
So out of the 5 games remaining,
there's a reason why they are fighting for Conference League space now. Once upon a time, they were saying 6 points behind Arsenal. We are going to be going for the league title race. But where are they now? Their manager is aging men, like fine wine. So they are still brewing. They should trust the process. Chelsea is finished. The real test will be the other games in the future, you know. But
my question to you is, out of your 5 games left.
No, that's what I was going to say now. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go through the fixtures. Yes, come on. Yes, I agree with him.
That's not win the league. Let's win the FA Cup.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Well, Leeds, shout out to you, Tim. But Leeds, they don't have a chance, bro. Forget about it.
No,
it's against Man City.
It's for sure. Leeds will beat Chelsea and then they'll play Man City.
Okay.
We'll see.
It's not how Crystal Palace won trophy. They don't have a chance. They won trophy. The main thing in the final is 50-50.
Look, it's all momentum. You know, Leeds beat Manchester United tomorrow. You know, and they build that momentum going forward.
Did he say Leeds beat Man United tomorrow? Did you just say that? I'm sorry. You see, it's let me tell you, it's called the Rose.
We'll get there.
The win is against Chelsea, not Man U.
Yeah, good. Your mic went off at the right time. Good.
The win is against Chelsea.
So the next, let's talk about let's look at the fixtures together. So City's games, right? City has Arsenal next, followed by Burnley, followed by Everton, followed by Brentford, then Bournemouth and Aston Villa. Right? For me, I see them dropping points to Arsenal, dropping points to Everton and Brentford. So I think they drop points there. Arsenal's fixtures will be...
Are they home or away?
Bournemouth at home.
See, anywhere Bournemouth is, I don't see them beating City. I don't see them getting anything against City.
Dropping points is not about winning.
I'm not sure, but I still don't see City dropping points, though. Okay. I still don't see City dropping. They can drop points, but
not even against Everton.
Nah, definitely not against Everton. Definitely not against Everton.
Everton at the Dickinson Stadium, or it's not like
Dickinson Stadium is a place of pipes. They pipe them there. Calm down.
Any stadium. Even if they change it to
Everton
Wembley,
at your
if they
Dickinson.
go to a neutral ground, if they go to Wembley Stadium,
Why you want them there now?
Everton will still get
Exactly.
piped.
It will be
So
piped
I
by
don't
City.
see anything happening.
Man City just need
Bournemouth is
1-0.
Bournemouth is away.
1-0.
Game is looking tougher. That Bournemouth
Pardon?
game looks like my toughest game for them.
Shout out to Timo. Shout out to Tim. I hope you'll be here when it happens.
Imagine Man City beating us now and getting good number of goals.
No, they just need 3 goals. That's all, and it's done.
Yeah, like
3 goals, and they pass the goal difference.
No, for me, I'm not going to lie. Like, let's be real. Scoring 3 goals against Arsenal is like film trick. So you can only hope for like 3 goals against Arsenal. But if that can happen, I'm really glad.
Wait. Are you saying teams have not scored 3 goals against Arsenal?
Barely. They have, but it's not that.
Not a lot of teams. Yeah.
Okay, because I know only one team that's beaten Arsenal this season. That is here in the ups.
3-2. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
so. No.
I also know. I think. I also know a team that has lost to Leeds this season.
We need lose to Leeds. We drew. Only one team. One team on this side.
No one.
No. I think you got the wrong direction.
The other side. Anywhere I'm pointing it.
Yeah, that's outside.
The reverse.
Right. So we'll see. I still think Arsenal wins the league. Don't worry.
I think they are going to lose.
End of May. We are all going to have a stream to recap the season, and I'll be the one talking.
With your glasses, with your shades, right?
Yeah, man. With champagne. We'll be here to talk.
Okay.
And as I said,
I don't know, but me personally, I still see Arsenal crumbling.
I'll be clinical. I will come for you guys one by one, because I'm
sure. No, but you can't come for me.
I'm sure at that time United will be in Europa League. So
no, you can't come for me. Check my fixtures, and you understand that you can't come for me.
Okay, right. I thought you guys were going to win the title.
As for me, you can't. As for me, like, for me right now, like Chelsea, you can't kill a dead man. You can't. That is one thing about Chelsea. You can't.
There's a high chance Chelsea don't make Europe this season.
Maybe Champions League. Yes.
You're not going to make Europe this season. You're not going to make Europe this season.
There's no way. I don't see us missing out on Europa League. That is
you are not going to make Europe this season. Mark my words.
I don't see that happening.
Mark my words. How many games have Chelsea won in 2026?
This is not even about the number of games we've won in 2026. But I don't think we are going to miss out on Europe.
You need to look at your fixtures. So you have.
But Jude, I just remember something before we leave Arsenal.
Brighton, you have Man U, you have Nottingham Forest, you have Liverpool, you have Tottenham, you have.
No, we'll come to Chelsea. So let's
look like.
No, Chelsea's fixtures are very, very tough, but I still don't think we.
You can't.
Let's see what happens. But I think we can make it. No, I'm not in denial. I think we're going to make Europa League. That is if we don't make Champions League.
Jude, thinking about Arsenal, there's something that always happens to managers when they win Manager of the Month. You notice Arteta never won Manager of the Month all through the season until the same thing happened to Michael Carrick. He won Manager of the Month in March, in February, and then in March he lost one game. Now, Arsenal is going to have the same thing. Arteta just won Manager of the Month.
Now they've lost the game already.
Yeah.
They've lost the game already. Hopefully they lose another one.
They are going to lose to Man City. Like, we'll be here to see that, man. They're going to lose to Man City.
Big up team. Respect, man. Arsenal are going to win the league, and then we'll see. First of all, before we go to Chelsea, I know as I was trying to duck this more. United should be happy that Arsenal beat Sporting in the week, because if we didn't beat Sporting in the league, there will not be 5 English teams in the.
But we don't need it. We are third, bro. We're third.
You're happy Chelsea and Liverpool.
Yeah, happy Chelsea and Liverpool here. We're third, bro.
When has that come to talk about Chelsea? So what are you guys saying?
You're not even happy Chelsea because Chelsea does not need it too. They are not bothered about Europe.
Yeah.
They're not, you're
So-
helping Liverpool and Aston Villa. That's where you're helping Liverpool and Aston Villa. That's
Aston
where-
Villa even fourth. It's Liverpool and Chelsea that are dragging for that
I
fifth
can't,
spot.
I can't hear.
Chelsea's not even there. I'm telling you, Chelsea's not there again. They
Chelsea
are
are fifth, and they haven't dropped him because Brentford is coming for them, literally. Bro,
Yeah, those fixtures that they have, I don't see them winning.
They're not-
Anything.
that's one thing that Chelsea fans don't understand. They should have learned from their neighbors Tottenham. Remember the time that Tottenham was supposed to win? All they had to do was to win to get Champions League spaces. Heung-min Son decided that, you know what, I'm not going to let us not win the league. They dropped into Europa League. Where are they since then? Right? Where are they since then?
They decided to.
Chelsea have thrown their chance to get into the top 4 away tonight.
They will find it hard to
Because
come
they
back.
don't want
you
us
think
not to
so?
win the league. Yes, they've
You
thrown
think
their
so?
chance away. Yes, Jude, please read that list again. The list
They
of
can't
teams.
even hear anybody. They have Man U. They
Wait, I
have
can't
Liverpool.
hear what you guys are saying at all. What's
No
wrong with
problem.
my-
We don't want you to hear us.
You have Manchester United, Brighton, Leeds, Nottingham Forest. Oh, Leeds is FA Cup. Sorry, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, Tottenham, Sunderland. I don't see them beating
all the
anybody
teams,
except
the
Tottenham.
only team they are going to beat there
Tottenham.
is Tottenham.
That's the only thing that it looks like they're going to beat.
They are going to crash out of the FA Cup. That one is
So,
given.
If
It's a
Chelsea
given for
typically loses 4 out of these 6 fixtures, I don't see where they will probably be at the 9th. Everybody behind them is like 3 points different within the 3 points gap.
Everton is near them. That's how
That's how
bad it
bad
is.
the standing is.
Brentford
Everybody
is
there-
near them. Brighton is near them.
Everybody
And
is
these are
like-
teams that are vying for that spot, right?
There are many people near them. Even Newcastle is 42 points, and Newcastle is on 14th. So if Chelsea loses the next 2 games and everybody go positive, 2
Can you hear
wins.
us, Awaza?
So it's a very dicey
Pardon?
position.
Oh yes, you can hear us. Be that no problem.
Yeah, now I can hear you guys. I hear if Chelsea lose something. What if Chelsea lose?
If you lose,
Let's say you're not
4
going to
of
give
your
any
games-
game.
So within that short space that I left the studio, when I don't play Chelsea down for
out of your 6 fixtures,
Imagine.
it's only looking like 4 that you win,
out of
that you are going to
6
lose, sorry.
fixtures.
Yeah,
Which one?
Liverpool,
Wait. Liverpool,
Man
Tottenham,
U.
You're not
Manchester
Only
going to
United.
Tottenham that's the shortest one. Only
Huh?
Tottenham is the shortest win. Only Tottenham is the shortest win. Though.
You only got Spurs, and it's only Spurs that you're surest.
You have Brighton.
Wait, now we're going to win against Brighton. Come on.
You're going to win against Brighton.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Welbeck,
100%.
Dan Welbeck.
Brighton.
That
Which
I
Welbeck?
gave you
That
3-1
guy
at
will.
home.
He's not only Welbeck, he's welcome
You go to our
back.
next stadium and beat them.
Pascal
You're
Gross.
going away. You're going away. Away to
Net
Brighton.
profit in it. Don't be gross.
You have
You
Nottingham
don't know net
Forest.
profit.
You have
Don't be
Nottingham
gross.
You have Nottingham Forest, Azar. You have
No worry. We will turn
Sunderland.
it to jungle.
You have Sunderland.
Nottingham
I
Forest.
like all the jokes. I like
You
that.
Yeah,
can't
no.
beat. You can't beat Forest though. New manager bounce.
Which
Vitor
bounce?
Pereira. New manager bounce.
It's like you don't understand this camera that is your
Leave him.
manager.
No
You
worries.
don't understand
Leave
this camera that is your
At this
manager.
business end of the season, that we need Europe.
Rosie.
Don't worry.
Can't do any business today.
We
I
will
was saying
cut
in the
that
short
forest. Like we will empty the forest.
You
Don't
know what?
worry.
No,
In the
the
short space
problem
that
is
you left,
Azar,
Azar.
the reason why I'm happy is that within your next 2 or 3 fixtures, you would have known where you are. You will not be
Facts.
looking anymore. Like it's
You will
not
not
like
even be talking.
Arsenal or Man City that you have to wait till like 2 games to the end of the season.
Facts.
Yeah,
Just
let's
the
see.
next
Let's see what
fixtures
happens with it.
will just
Yeah,
determine your fate.
let's see what happens within our next 2 to 3 fixtures then.
Yes. So
But
as
me, I see us nailing a spot in Europe, sha.
But
If we don't make Champions League,
how do you
we'll
feel
nail a
giving out
spot in Europe.
3 goals, 3 points?
Huh?
You've been giving out 3 goals, 3 points of late. How do you feel being the
Oh.
being a chef giver?
That's life. Rough patch. Like Dr. Toof said. Rough
no,
patch.
it's gonna be a rough patch, oh.
But
So
me,
it's not
I'm
rough
happy.
patch.
We are
This
not
is a
bottling
bad
anything.
patch.
Rough
This is
patch,
bad.
these are rough
It's a
patch.
bad
We-
patch.
We were not bottling anything.
Let me give you a
So-
stat.
Yeah,
Now
but
we're
hold
going
on.
to.
Europe,
We're
Dr.
going to
Toast,
get
let me
free.
just give
We're
him a
not bottling
stat.
anything.
Hold on,
Let me
Azar.
see.
Let me give you a stat.
Please give
The
me.
only
You don't
games
need. See,
in the
there's no
last
start. I don't know. Okay.
in the last 10 games that
Okay.
Chelsea have won is against
Yeah.
championship teams.
Chai.
The last 10 games.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
you can't
Nah,
you
not-
can't win a
not
game to
10
save your
games.
life.
No. Nah, not 10 games.
Is this championship? I mean Division 2.
No, championship. They
Port
beat
Vale.
Port Vale. That was the last game. Then the previous one was who did they beat?
In the FA
I know
Oh
they
my
beat.
God!
Same,
Now
the
this
same
network
Yeah,
FA
has
Cup,
started
the
this
same
rubbish
FA
they
Cup.
again.
pounded Port Vale 7-0. Then
Yeah,
they
the
came
same
to the
FA
league.
Cup,
They couldn't
they
win.
won 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2. Yeah, exactly. That they
Yeah.
couldn't.
And
They
they had to go
nearly lost
extra
that
time.
game,
They were losing 2-0. Mazda has done.
bro.
He has gone out.
Oh my God.
And you have Ganacho in
Wait, I
your
can't
team,
hear.
Star boy.
and you have Ganacho in your team, Agent 49.
Star boy.
So since you guys are very, very excited about Arsenal's possibility, I don't know where is Azza. Bring him back. Azza, are you there?
No, it's still loading.
Are you with us?
This is the way your network is behaving, is the way Chelsea is behaving in the league.
Wait, what's wrong with my network this night? I'm not hearing you guys.
They are going
Go
up
and
and
come
up.
back.
Right.
They come and they give them 3, they go back again.
So I was going to ask, since you
Yeah.
guys are this excited and having all this confidence, you're going to finish Champions League places. Surely you should keep your manager, no?
Yeah.
Depends on
Over
what's
to you,
available in
Jude.
the
I'm
market.
not feeling the excitement anymore.
No, Jude, talk. Jude, talk about your manager. Talk about your manager.
For me, it's 2 things. I feel like he's not yet too experienced. One, some games have proven to me that he's still the same. He still has that slight old slack, like the West Ham game, the few games that we've drawn, like that Bournemouth. I was so pissed off because, in as much as the ref was against us, we had the lead.
Let's
And
blame ref now. Let's blame ref.
no, we're not blaming.
No, it's the ref. Actually, we all know it's the ref. Let's be
In as
factual.
much, we should know that
Okay.
any game we are going, even this game, we
Okay.
should go with the mindset that the ref is against us. For me, I feel like
You've not even played, though. You're already blaming ref. Okay.
Like,
they're against us,
imagine.
right?
You're
So for
already
me, I
kicking the
felt
excuse
like
down. Okay.
there was a time where they were choking the midfield and we only had Casemiro because Bruno was attacking, right? What I
Is that not
expected
his
him
position?
to do was a quick reaction, which he later did, but it was already too late. He should have brought in a second DM, like what's this guy's name? Bring him in. We already had the lead. We are away. You just bring him and lock that midfield so that the midfield
Which
is not
guy? Ugarte?
Ugarte. We'll manage him for now. We don't have any option.
Azar, you see,
there's
that's my
one thing
problem.
about
You see,
there's one thing about
that's my
football
problem.
It
fans.
took time
I'm
and
not even going to
waited,
say.
and then they scored.
That's my
There's
problem.
one thing about football
Lead or
fans.
something.
I'm not even going to say Man U fans.
Hold on,
We are
Jude. Let
always
him
looking
talk. Let's
for
hear.
one person to blame. The
Okay.
reason why I said it is because I don't think anybody, I haven't talked to a Manchester United fan that rates Ugarte to that point where Ugarte will be the solution to a game where you are going to think, okay, we are
We
leading,
have
bring
no
on
other
Ugarte.
option. We don't
Jude.
have any other option. I think that's
Jude,
I
let me
don't.
answer him.
the problem
Me
with that
personally,
Jude, let me
I've
answer
never.
him.
Me personally,
Azar.
I've never seen that Manchester United fan.
Azar, let me
But now
explain something to you.
you're
Let me explain
blaming
something to you.
him for not bringing on Ugarte.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Michael Carrick's game management he's in the Premier League. He has proven that he's inexperienced when it comes to game management. Now he's jumped off. He has proven that he's inexperienced when it comes to game management in the Premier League.
This thing has started again. I can't hear what you're saying.
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
We can hear. We can hear.
We can hear you. Ugarte is a player that has barely got a start this season. For a whole Premier League season of over 30 games gone, he's only had 4 starts. And the 4 starts is under the previous manager. 4 starts.
That was the beginning.
He does not have game rhythm at the first.
Yeah.
I've just been keeping my cool on this Ugarte situation.
But
Ugarte is a
when
ball
you guys
hunter.
beat Arsenal, sorry, I have to interrupt. When you guys beat Arsenal, you guys said you're going for now in the title race. You're going for the league. What is?
I never did you. Was I in the live stream when we talked about that? No.
Yes, the last stream that me and you had. You said you have a theory about that, and you're going to.
I said I'm going to reserve it. And did I say anything about my theory?
You said going to be. You are
I did not say anything about my. I did not say anything about theory. And that is
Manchester to go.
And that is not related to Ugarte. This is Ugarte we're talking about.
Oh, you're saying the manager does not know how to manage a Premier League game. That's what.
No, I said game management. I didn't say manage a Premier League game. He's managed Premier League games. He managed wins against a very experienced Arteta, and he's unbeaten against Arteta. Unbeaten against Arteta.
Can he manage the Premier League? Does he have game management in the Premier League?
That's the question.
Yeah,
what I mean is, hear me out. What I mean is, when it comes to game management, I mean, he has not shown that when we have adversity, he can be able to deal with it.
Arteta was
The
an adversary.
times we've had adversity against West Ham when we're one goal down, he dealt with it by bringing on Šeško, right? And we scored.
Šeško was super sub.
You say? Yeah, Šeško was super sub. Now, the game against Bournemouth, there's an adversity. And what was the adversity? Casemiro already got a yellow card somewhere in the first half. You should have known that, okay, if I'm going to make Casemiro be a more defensive guy and I want to lock down that midfield and have more legs, I'll take off Kobe Mainoo. Once I take off Kobe Mainoo, I'm bringing an Ugarte and I lock down that midfield because obviously this guy already has a yellow card, so he still be able to create. Casemiro is still able to create.
Let me.
Does not even need to take.
When Amorim said that Kobe is not defensively minded, you guys said no. Amorim don't know what he was talking about. Bring on Kobe Mainoo.
I'm sorry. Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to? No.
I'm saying you guys.
No, don't generalize. Don't generalize because if we start the Kobe Mainoo conversation here, we're not going to finish this live stream.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out facts.
No, not
you don't like Kobe Mainoo.
Those are not
like
facts. It's not about liking. It's not about liking.
Okay, so he's not.
Formation does not fit Kobe Mainoo. Amorim's formation did not fit Kobe Mainoo.
But
Kobe Mainoo is not even still playing as well as I expect him to, even under Michael Carrick. So let's be factual here. See, for our midfield in this time, in this phase of our process in Man United, we don't need a slow Kobe Mainoo in that midfield. It's a fact. It showed against Newcastle. It showed against Everton. It showed
that he's slow.
Yes, he's always been slow. He's always been slow. I've watched Kobe Mainoo from the academy. He's always been slow. Now we are now getting to a phase in our rebuild where they are saying we need to buy players that will help Kobe Mainoo. It doesn't work that way.
What is Kobe Mainoo's position, please?
Kobe Mainoo is a hybrid midfielder. That's a hybrid central midfielder and an attacking midfielder. If he's closer to the box and he doesn't have any defensive responsibilities, then he can thrive. He can play in that. Go ahead.
Is it 6 and 8 or a 10?
He's a 10.
He's a 10.
He's a 10.
I'm not going to say again. Continue what you were saying.
Because if you say he's an 8, if you are calling an 8, an 8 is a box-to-box midfielder. Kobe doesn't do box-to-box. Kobe doesn't do box-to-box.
You was playing the Michael Carrick's team.
In the Michael Carrick system, he's playing as an 8, and he's failing at it woefully.
What is the responsibility of an 8?
Responsibility box-to-box.
So why are you removing him when you need someone to defend?
He's not doing well at it now. That's
he's not doing well at it, and we need to lock down the midfield. They are outnumbering us in midfield in pace and everything, bro. This is what I'm seeing in the game.
For me, I felt like you shouldn't even remove him. You should actually remove one of the attackers between him.
Take off Kobe, bro. Take off Kobe. I know why. If you take off Kobe, you can also bring Bruno back into the mid and make Cunha a 10. Just take off Kobe. Simple.
I just want to remind Jude that is this same Jude that wanted Ugarte sold. Never want to see Ugarte ever again.
I still want Ugarte in this team. Ugarte is 24 years. He still got time.
So wait. Are you going to pick Ugarte over Mainoo in Manchester United's midfield right now?
Depending on the game.
It depends on the game.
And the style of play. If you want to be defensive,
it depends on the game. If you want to be defensive, you need an Ugarte.
Let me ask this question. Say, for example, this kind of thing happens here, where now we get to the summer and you need to sell one player. You've got the chance to sell between Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo. Who are you selling?
We don't need to sell any player because we don't have the midfield. Why are we selling?
What I'm saying is, okay,
we don't have the chance.
You said, some people are going to leave. Some people are going to leave Manchester United this summer.
It's only Casemiro. It's only Casemiro. It's only Casemiro.
I think they've told Ugarte to look for club.
No.
They've not told Ugarte to look for any club.
Leaving. Yeah.
It is a fake news. I'm telling you, they've not sold Ugarte. Ugarte has not been said. As Fabrizio Romano come out to say Ugarte is leaving, Fabrizio Romano said he might be leaving. We don't. You sell Ugarte right now.
No. This is
you
the
sell
thing. Like,
Ugarte right now. We will need three midfielders.
But do you agree that there's every chance that Ugarte can leave? Like Manchester United are ready
there's
to
every
listen to
chance.
offers for him.
There's every chance that Ugarte can leave. But selling Ugarte means we need to sign three midfielders. Out and out.
True.
Whether we have
God knows what this thing wants to do with me tonight. It's just going off and on. I don't know what this thing wants from me tonight.
Oh, I think my own will go off right now.
To hear you.
I think mine will go off right now.
He's right in the middle of conversation. I don't know why.
No vex. Sorry.
Wait, I'm coming.
So that's what
Let me check this thing again.
That's what I feel about Carrick. I feel like
So let's round up. Let's round up the
if there's a better manager
if there's all
not anybody. I'm not talking about anybody, please. I'm talking about managers that I see thriving long term. Managers that can improve. I need the kind of managers I need are people that can improve. People like PSG manager, right? People like Klopp, people like Guardiola, managers that can improve on the players. Managers that can improve.
Okay, I'm back again.
Those are the kind of managers that I expect us to be having now, because you're not looking for a manager that will win today and then tomorrow they will now try to put in their own project and now be hearing, oh, they're not buying players, or they're buying players that the manager does not need, like those kind of stuff. No, I want somebody that.
So basically, do you want Carrick or not?
It depends on what's the market. I cannot go and carry
managers everywhere. If you pay the right money, you get a manager.
Managers that are available.
The
managers that are available that I can pick over Carrick.
Any manager is available. Buy out their
contract. Any manager is available. You can
only Liam that is available. Only Liam and Maresca.
You can do it.
Who?
Amorim, you bought him out of his contract in Sporting Lisbon.
We don't have money to buy.
Yeah, so you can actually buy a coach out of his contract.
You can double. Man United can double Enrique's money. Man United can double Hansi Flick's money. You guys can double their money.
If they're going to take Carrick, it depends on. For me, it depends on the players that they buy.
Are you keeping Carrick long term?
Depends on the players that they buy. If they're going to buy players for him, then let's take Carrick.
They will buy players for him. If he signs,
players for him. So like, if you keep Carrick, let's say you keep Carrick for a long time, do you think he can do a job for you, like getting you over the line in terms of getting you trophies?
I wait for Arteta. I can actually wait for Carrick too.
No. I'm not okay. If you are willing to wait for Carrick,
I feel like
for 6 years,
with the right players, we can. Carrick can deliver. I feel like with the right players, we can deliver.
Now you're talking. Good. So how are you going to line up tomorrow? Are you starting Ugarte or starting Gobimino?
It's going to be
like I don't know. This thing is messing me up. I didn't hear what DJ Pablo said.
You're just speaking English. You're speaking English. You didn't miss anything.
It's going to be Meno, and they're going to take over the midfield. They will now be struggling. So it's just what it is. It's just what it is. We actually need a right back, a left back, and two midfielders at least.
Cool. Nobody cares.
How about
are you beating Leeds?
I don't know. It's Monday night jinx.
Guys, this is a podcast show, bro.
It's Monday night jinx. I actually think it's going to be a draw. It's Monday night jinx. The league,
but you've not played for a month.
So there's every chance that you guys are fresh. Leeds actually played the FA Cup.
Who's at home?
Leeds actually. So now you guys are fresher than Leeds.
You saw the way Bournemouth had played against us now, like fresh. You saw the way
Bournemouth is a different sort of.
The way Manchester City played against Chelsea, fresh.
Oh, we are.
And like I said before, funny enough, Leeds actually played this FA Cup, this one that you guys didn't play. Leeds played. So right now, you guys are fresher than Leeds. So what is going to happen?
No, it's not about being fresher. But I've seen that we are home, so I'm going to give us a victory at home. The main challenge for me is the style of play that Leeds play. It's not even this thing. It's how we respond to the style of play. I don't think the players there. Leeds play a kind of fast kind of football. And with the wing backs that we have right now, with the left back and right back, it takes like if Manchester is not in the game within the first 10 minutes, it's probably going to go away. Like we could consider a goal and start from there, start discussing.
You're at Old Trafford now.
That's
So
the thing. Old Trafford is starting to become a fortress, but we have not yet achieved.
It's starting to become a fortress, or it's starting to become a fortress again.
Again,
Have you forgotten that it was a fortress
again.
when
No,
Sir
again,
Alex
that's
was
what I'm
there?
saying. That they've destroyed the what's the Amorim and the other coach. They've destroyed everything that we
Ten Hag.
the Hag that we have. Crystal Palace came there, they won us. Newcastle came there, they gave us 3-0. So
would you take Ten Hag back if they back him?
no,
Because Ten Hag won you guys trophy every season.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
He won you guys trophies, though.
I don't want him. It's okay.
Okay.
Carry can win trophies if they back him. That's what I believe. He can win trophies if they back him. So I don't want the Hag. The Hag should go.
All right.
He can come to Arsenal. He can win trophies.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So let's round up. What's the verdict? So Arsenal rough patch or Arsenal to win the league?
Now I can't hear again.
Yes. So because it's 6 games to go. So are Arsenal winning the league or City winning the league?
Well, it's a tough one. 6 weeks ago, I would have said Arsenal.
No, we are not 6 weeks ago now. We are now. Quick fire. Arsenal to win the league or City to win the league? Which one?
I still give Arsenal. I give Arsenal.
Good. I say Arsenal as well. United to finish. Right, good. Chelsea to finish in top 4 or not?
Chelsea 8 or 9. That's why I think them 8 or 9.
Good. That's what I think as well. Chelsea are not going to
That's where I think they will be.
Will Liverpool make top 4 then? If Chelsea are not making top 4, who is making
Liverpool
top 4?
will probably step in. That's what I think he will fight for. Because now they are out of every competition, so they'll most likely focus their energy on it.
Yeah, it's out.
They're almost out.
They can still.
The only thing Ancelotti can use to salvage the season is by keeping them in the Champions League. If he fails to do that, then it's automatic sack that he's going to. Although they may replace him, but if he does that so early, like if Ancelotti was in the position of Chelsea, they would have considered just terminating it at the end of the year.
I think they'll give him one more season, at least one more or half a season.
It depends on how the season turns out. If they don't get Champions League football, they'll probably just find somebody else to replace him.
Right. And do you think Chelsea will make Europe? Okay, said 8 or 9.
I don't think so. 8 or 9.
I think Chelsea will
see, with the way everybody is chasing them behind, I still think Brentford will get him.
Who and then who will get relegated? What's it called now? West Ham, Tottenham, or Nottingham Forest?
I was banking on Tottenham staying up, but with the last change of coach, I think because it takes games, it takes like 3-4 games before a manager can pick up to say, okay, let's win or draw. Like they lost to Sunderland today. Like I don't think it's going to be tough. Let me see something. Sorry, one moment. Let me see where the standing is.
No, the Tottenham are 18th now, and West Ham are above them.
Nottingham Forest, Leeds, everybody. They are just 3 teams above them that they need to pass. And out of that,
Tottenham are 2
only playing Leeds.
2 points below West Ham.
They have Brighton, they have Wolves, they have Chelsea, they have Everton, they have Aston Villa. My brother, it seems like they might get relegated.
Confirm. Yeah,
it's a tough one. They have to beat Leeds. That's the only option that they have to actually stand. And the way Leeds is going, Leeds looks like a team that will still get 3 points somewhere.
Fair enough.
I think Tottenham might be going down the drop. It will be a sad thing, but they should go and try and come back. What do you think about Tottenham?
No, I think they're going down as well, just because of the result of this weekend. They're going to go down. If you saw De Zerbi's face, De Zerbi was not happy with what he saw. So even he knows he's gotten a good
tough one.
We've not had any new manager bounce at all.
They shouldn't even sack the coach. That's the way they keep making the error. Like, leave the person who has been there. After 5-6 games, the person will step back up. There's a point where you reach. It's the same thing that happened to Ancelotti. If Liverpool are going to change manager, it will also be a dicey situation for them, which is like, allow that manager to flow. Forget the noises. Allow him. The players will get to a point where they will check themselves and be like, oh, we've been losing a lot. At least let's win one. And they'll win that one. and that one could save you from it could be your difference at the drop point. That drop zone, it could be the only difference that will save you for the season. So, but changing manager and then how many games to go, you sack another manager, and then Zerbi does not see a chance of beating Brighton. They're playing Brighton next. There's no chance. Like, it's going to be tough.
Yeah,
except if he's doing a magic that I do not know.
Since we have you real quick fire round, just quick fire as we round up the show.
Yes. Okay.
Who wins the league, Arsenal or Manchester City?
Manchester City.
Does Chelsea make top 4?
No.
Europe.
That means Liverpool makes top 4. Does Chelsea make Europe?
Yeah.
Like Europa League, Champions League. Okay. You know, Europa
Conference
League.
No.
Europa League or Conference League, Chelsea, which one?
Europa.
Okay, cool. And the last question was, who gets relegated? Tottenham, West Ham, or Nottingham Forest?
Tottenham.
Okay,
so we all agree.
We all agree that Tottenham is going down. Anyways, there you have it, guys. Please
let's
check
know
out.
who you feel.
Yes,
who's going to win the league. Who is going to, if Tottenham is still going to survive, and if Chelsea will make Europe.
And also, please check out Azza07 on TikTok. That's where it does all
come
the
support Man U tomorrow.
And no support this tomorrow. Please subscribe to DJ El Pablo at United Talk Podcast. Thank you. Big up Azza. Big up DJ Pablo for jumping on. Big up Jude. I expected a better cooking than this, but you know, if this how
no, because this is not the time for cooking. The main time is when Arsenal finally bottled the league. When it is confirmed,
that's when it's confirmed
that Arsenal have bottled the league. Yeah, then the cooking is going to start.
They're still on top. There's still a game to play at Etihad. If you win that game or draw, we don't have any. Our cooking is useless. So
yeah, so there's no point cooking. Like,
I wanted to
there's no point cooking now.
I want to get clips so that I can to fire you guys.
We're marinating the meat
when the time comes.
Hopefully, the full house will be there when you bottle the league.
No,
yeah,
people are shook.
Everyone will be around.
All right,
hopefully.
Yeah, and please press like, subscribe, and check out our stream tomorrow. Gunners chat room. We just all Arsenal fans. We'll be talking, pouring our heart out. You know, come and join us then, and
I'll join you.
We'll be there before. Yeah, welcome to join. We will stream 7 p.m. so that we can watch Leeds demolish United. Yeah, please check us out then as well. All right, have a fantastic week, people, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Peace, guys.